so excited. Everybody's so excited. Waiting for you. I see the movie. Everybody, you know. People sit against the wall already. Okay?
Yes!
The most important is 90% Filipino. Who Filipino? Stand up.
Yeah!
Have a seat. Okay, I pass the microphone to my great mentor.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited to be here to see so many exciting, our Amway ABOs and our partners. Yesterday I was telling all of you that the market is growing now, and probably by next year it will be explosive growth.
Yes.
Really, you know, because start from September, because our new fiscal year, start from September 2017, from September, October, November, December, and January, for these couple of months, the growth rate is 33% and the sponsoring rate is 90%. And of course, we have a lot of, since just now Mark Lee was saying that, you know, most of you, 95% of the people here are local Filipino. Yes. Initially, we have some leaders from overseas, and because they were in overseas, they have witnessed, they have seen the success of Amway. So we know, all the foreigners, they know that the Amway is really a great business, and a lot of success, a lot of great stories, and that's why they come here, because all these people, they are very smart.
Yes,
they are all very smart. They know that this market is big potential. So initially, there are a couple of foreigners that achieve success, like for example, Mark Louis qualify executive diamond. But to me, I'm not that happy. Of course, I'm happy that Mark Louis become executive diamond. But I'll be more happy if we can have more local people become diamond. And we do have some local Filipinos are diamond and above. So can I see those who are diamond above? Can you please stand up, the diamond? Yes. So here are the diamond. Okay. All right. And then we do have some people who qualify, because since you are diamond, that means you have a lot of people qualify DD 21%. Any one of you are 21% above? 21% above. Okay, let's give that. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so if you can qualify 20%, and I will encourage you to continue, because you know, given time you will become a gold producer and then platinum, and then of course ultimately you'll be emerald and diamond direct distributor. So, I mean, everybody wants to become successful, yes. But we know success is not easy. Anything worth achieving is not easy, never come easy. You know, all over the world, we have about 3 million Amway ABOs, or rather say more than 3 million Amway ABOs in about 100 markets. That means 100 over countries in the world. So everywhere we have Amway, company, Amway Business, and all over the world we have about 3 million or more people join the business. But do you know that we have only about 120 founder crown ambassador? So that is not that easy to become a founder crown ambassador. And all those people here, I'm sure just now you're already okay. So, you know, these are the people that, you know, 120 out of 3 million. So this is really, you know, kind of a fantastic achievement. Don't you think we should give this founder crown? And these are the people that, you know, when they make decision, they will follow up. They will be committed, like Mark Louis. And that's the reason why they are so successful in the Amway business. And they have promised, since they are here, they only sponsor some people. As I mentioned yesterday, that when you don't sponsor people if you are not ready. Okay? If you are not willing to take up the responsibility and your commitment to help the people sponsored by you, then don't sponsor people. You get the point or not? Because we have the responsibility when we bring, you know, our friends, our prospect into the Amway business, we have to keep the promise that if I bring you in, I promise I will work with you and help you to become successful.
Yes.
Right? And all the founder council members, they have the kind, they are successful because they have the kind of commitment, you know. And all of them pledge, and they have made the commitment, and they promise that they will be here, you know, every month to support you, to help you to build your Amway business. Do you know that know-how is very important? As I mentioned just now, success is not easy, never come easy. You heard of a club called 98% Club? I'm sure some of you heard of this club. You know, when you talk about club, it normally belongs to those successful people. Somehow, successful people always want to be associated with successful people.
Yes.
Right? Rich people stay with the rich people. They mingle around. You get what I mean or what? So the successful people, so the club, normally we think of club is those, like for example, let's say Lion Club. Do you have Lion Club in Philippines? Huh? No? You should have Lion Club. Yes, Lion Club is a very prestigious club. But you got to be very successful, you got to be, you know, somebody before you can be allowed to join Lions Club, or Bankers Club, or Golf Club, you know? Right? So I mean, ordinarily people cannot simply say, oh, I want to join Lion Club or Golf Club. You got to be somebody, you got to be very successful before you can join all those prestigious clubs. But this 98% club, I'm sure none of you would like to join. Because 98% club belong to 98% of the people in the world. They never realize their dreams, even until they die. You see my point?
Yes.
Hey, everybody got dreams. Do you have dreams?
Yes.
But do you know that 98% of the people in this world never realize their dreams? Scaling, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the point of having dreams? Might as well forget your dreams. In fact, it's a fact. According to statistics, 9 out of 10 people have forgotten their dreams. So please, never forget your dreams. It's good to have dreams, but I want you to learn how you live your dreams. And one of the best way is through your Amway business. Alright? There are a lot of people join the Amway business, they never make it. But to me, there are probably many reasons. But one of the reasons is because they really do not know how to do business. So know-how is very important. So today I'm going to share with you how you too can become successful in your business. Okay. We talk about diamond, we talk about, double diamond, we talk about crown or crown ambassador. I do not know to you which level is your goal. I really do not know, but it doesn't matter. Diamond is also very successful. Emerald is also very successful. Crown ambassador, of course, is even more successful. But you got to understand, you have to know how to achieve that level. You got to learn, the system, okay, the methods. In fact, it's not that difficult. All you need to do is first reach 21%. That's why just now I was happy to see so many of you qualify 21%. This is the first step. This is your milestone to your success of Amway business. 21% is the most important step because you can never reach Emerald. You can never reach Diamond. You can never reach Crown Ambassador if you can't even qualify 21%. So this is the most important step if you really serious about building a successful Amway business. You got to learn how to qualify 21% first. And trust me, if you do it the right way, once you qualify 21%, Amway is a people helping people business. If you can help yourself to reach 21%, all you need to do is to help others to follow you to reach 21%. So if you are 21, you have 3, you'll be a pearl. If you have 6, 21%, 6 months later you become a platinum. You have 6 platinum, you are a diamond direct distributor. So in other words, the more people you have, the more successful you become. But in the first place, you have got to achieve 21% first. But you see, there are people who, I do not know how these people build the Amway business. Boom, 21%, and then the following month drop. We don't want this kind of, 21%. I want to help you to understand how you, when you reach 21%, the success is sustainable. Okay? So we want to grow our business, but we want to make sure that our growth is sustainable. When you reach certain percentage, whether 12 or 15, you stay. And then continue to grow. And then reach 18 and then 20%. This is the kind of business we want to build. You know, yesterday, I talked some of the values of the Amway business. Now, today, I want to teach you, okay? If you want to reach 21%, you cannot do it by yourself. Can you? You can't. You can never achieve success by yourself. You got to sponsor people, you got to build an organization, you got to have a group of people working with you. But, you see, for those who have been in the business long enough, you understand that, you know, sometimes when you sponsor people, maybe the people are not like you. You see, you may sponsor people, but if they are not working, so you can sponsor many. It never works. I believe just now Lu Yongji already explained, right? Did you? 你有没有跟他们讲？你介绍好，你没有讲你这个？Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Afterwards, because you see, they have a lot of great story to tell you. So maybe afterwards, I will just ask them to share a few more words. To really, you know, because I want you to know how to build 21% and 20% stay. Okay? Your 20% forever. Do you know that I qualified 21% 40 years ago? Until today, never drop. Of course, never drop. In fact, in the very first, yeah, clap, yes. Okay. But in the first year, I sponsored quite a few people, and then I built 6 of my front line to reach 20%. 6 in the first year. And do you know that these 6 21% until today still qualify 21% every month? Don't you think you want to build this kind of business?
Yes.
Right? So, how you, 21% is not really that difficult, but the difficult part is, you know, how you do it step by step, so that when you reach 20% and 21% will not drop. But in the first place, as I mentioned just now, you cannot do it by yourself. You got to sponsor people. You got to build an organization. But sponsoring, if you do it wrong, you just get people in. You just recruit people. There's a difference between sponsoring and recruiting. You recruit people. You just get people signed up. What is the point just getting people signed up? No. Don't simply sponsor. Sponsor people who want, not sponsor people who need. There are a lot of people need the opportunity. There are a lot of people need money, but they may not want. You get what I mean or not?
Yes.
There are a lot of people need the opportunity, but they do not want to be successful. They're not willing to work. They are not willing to put in effort. So don't simply sponsoring people, sponsor those who may have the needs but may not have the want. We want to sponsor people like you. You don't just have the need, you know, you want the business. And that's the reason why, even today, Sunday, yesterday, Saturday, you know, you keep coming to attend the meeting. You sacrifice your family time with your children, with your friends, with your parents, you know. You come here to learn how to build your business. In other words, all of you are serious. All of you, you know, have the urge to become successful. You want to become successful. So you got to sponsor people like you. So imagine if you sponsor the right people, well, I tell you, given time, the people will be like you. They love the business, they love the products, they love, you know, to achieve personal growth. They come to attend meeting, and they will be like you, you know, step by step, they grow the business. So in the first place, I want you to learn how to sponsor properly. Don't just recruit people. Don't just get people signed up. Don't force people to sign up. I want you to learn how to present the sales and marketing plan properly. Okay? The best way is when you present the sales and marketing plan, when you present, you know, the Amway business, you help your prospect to see the total picture of what Amway is all about. Don't just talk about money, 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 money. I tell you, yes, everybody interested in money, but Amway is not just money. So you got to learn, you know, to present the business properly. Explain so that in such a way that your friends, your prospect see the total picture of the Amway business, not just part of it. For those of you who have attended yesterday's meeting, please put up your hand. Okay, great. Now, yesterday I mentioned about 5 important values. So that's the philosophy of the Amway business, the principle of Amway business. So you must learn to explain. You know, when you talk to your downline, you explain this 5 concept properly. Amway is your own business. Hey, you see, I mean, how many people can own their own business? Tell me. Being able to own a business, in other words, you are in charge. You are in control. So when you own your own business, that means you have the, a chance to be in control of your own destiny. You see my point or not?
Yes.
I tell you, this is kind of a, if you do it properly, this will actually attract a lot of people, especially young people. You know, you tell me, for those who are young, if they really want to progress in life, what are the best ways to get into a business of their own? Am I right? So Amway is something so special because a conventional business or any other opportunity, it's not easy. The entry so-called level is so high, you know, where requirements, a lot of other requirements, maybe you got to have the money, you got to have the contacts, you got to have the, you know, education and blah, 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 blah. But Amway business, no, you don't have all those things. So in other words, this is something special that when you are in Amway, you are your own boss. This is number 1 value. You got to learn to explain it properly. And number 2 value is, you know, Amway offer an equal opportunity. As I explained yesterday night, you know, it's so important, right? Some of you have probably been treated unfairly before, am I right? So unfair treatment is kind of common in the workplace. So when it comes to promotion, you know, maybe you qualify, but belong to someone else. Favorism always happen, am I right? Yes. Alright, so but in Amway business, you know, this is something special. Equal opportunity. So the sales and marketing plan is transparent. I tell you, this is a fantastic philosophy of the Amway business. It's the principle of Amway. So when you want to sponsor people, please explain all those features properly. You know, Amway is a people helping people business. Amway is a people building people business. We don't build business, we build people. You see my point or not? So you explain this concept because, you see, I believe that you are constantly seek opportunity to grow yourself, right? You want to be a better person?
Yes.
You want to be a leader?
Yes.
Everybody have that kind of a dream, you know, to be a better person. So during my early days, before the MBA business, I even spend money to attend those personal development courses. I spend money to, you know, to listen to those successful people's talk. You know why? Because I want to develop my character. I want to develop my leadership. So this is a very important feature of the Amway business. Amway, you know, we don't build business, we build people. Amway build the people, and the people build the business. So if you are really serious about the business, before you can build people, before you can build others, build yourself first. And that's the reason why I say it's important that you come to attend the meeting. I tell you what, Mark Lay is really a fantastic leader, you know. He's so, I got so many downline, but probably he's a very few leader that who, when he make the commitment, you know, every month, you know, he organize this kind of big rally. Every month, you know, without fail, you know, for the last so many years, you know, 11 years, every month, rally, and then, I tell you that, the price you paid, Mark, I can assure you, you definitely one day will be a crown ambassador. Okay? But that is not really that important compared to the people that you help in this country, right? So I will be, that's my dream. One day we have a local Filipino become contest. And I believe that will happen. That will happen. But come back to just now my point. Sponsor the right people. Okay? So please explain the business in such a way that you help your prospects see the total picture of this business, what it's all about. People helping people business, people building people business, fair business, and the Amway income is passive income. Alright? And the Amway business is like your family wealth, which is transferable. And the children can be inherited the business. So this is something unique to the Amway business. So don't just tell people, we have some product, why don't you sign up to buy products cheap, or just explain that you can earn a little of money here and there. No, you have to explain the business properly. That's why the sales and marketing plan is very important. Once you do that, I tell you, you can really become very successful in the Amway business. Now, this is number one, sponsor the right people. And the only way that you can sponsor the right people is you have to understand the sales and marketing plan. And when you present the sales and marketing plan, make sure that you explain the, just now I talked about the values of the Amway business, so that you help your prospect see the total, story, not just part of the, the story. So once your prospect see the whole picture of the Amway business, you don't have to ask people to sign up. Hey, please, don't force people to sign up. Okay? Don't just tell people, sign lah, we have no risk. Sign lah, what is the point of you get these people to sign up? When they sign up, they oblige you, they please you, but they do nothing. You get what I mean? But what I want you to do is, I want you to be really, become such a confident Amway leader. So when you present the sales and marketing plan and explain the concept and the values of the Amway business, and after you finish the explanation, your prospect cannot sleep.
Yes.
Go back, early in the morning, knock your door, and then scold you. Why you didn't talk to me earlier? Why only now you tell me about it? I tell you, we don't really need to sponsor 100 people or 200 people. If you sponsor the right people, maybe 10, 20 people, you can reach 21% already. It's true. Let me ask one of my most successful founder council member in China. Can I interview you for a few minutes? Yes, interview you. It's Foo Howe Kean. Now, because you see, we really want to help these people to learn to reach 21% the proper way, okay? And when you reach 20%, we don't want you to, go up and down. We want your volume to be stable. And then 20%, always up to 20%, forever to 20%. So now, let me ask you one question is, when did you sign up? When did you sign up? What year?
1996.
1996, okay? And it takes you how long, how many months to qualify 21%?
1 month.
First month to 20%, okay. Alright, it takes you how many months to qualify Diamond Direct Distributor?
4 years.
4 years to qualify Diamond Direct Distributor. Okay, now, you have how many 21% in your whole organization? I know you need just 20 frontline reach 21% or DD, and you become Crown Ambassador. All right, but he has got more than that. So I want to know how many in his group. All right. So how many 21% in your whole organization?
Maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't know, many.
More than 2,000 21%. More than the reason why I want him to talk to you, because remember just now I talked about, don't build the business, build the people. Okay? Because business can be up and down, but when you build people, it's forever. So build people. And I tell you, he's a great leader that has been building a lot of fantastic leaders in his organization. He has got a lot of so-called fantastic training courses and so. But anyway, I may just want him to maybe just share one most important concept that you think is important to help our, hungry.
Yes.
Hungry and excited, leaders who want to be 21%, right?
Yes.
So do you want to hear from him?
Yes.
Okay, give me a big round of applause.
I think confidence, self-confidence
Self-confidence.
is very important.
Okay, great. Please sit down. I love this one. Yes. Self-confidence. So, yes, don't you think it's a great advice?
Yes.
If you have no confidence in yourself, how are you going to sponsor people? You got to have self-confidence. You got to believe in yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you believe in yourself?
Yes.
Do you have self-confidence?
Yes.
Very good. I tell you, people who are confident, when you talk to prospect, when people ask you, what are you doing?
Amway.
How are you going to answer this question? What are you doing? Yes, I'm building myself. I'm building a great business. Important thing is your attitude. If you have confidence in yourself and the Amway business, when people ask you this question, you see a lot of Amway people, when people ask, what are you doing? Don't even dare to face this question. Look at your prospect. Look in the eyes and say, look, I'm in Amway. You don't have to shout, but positively, firmly, with confidence. I am in Amway. That's I call confident. If you are so shy and then not let people know that you are in Amway, what kind of confidence you have in yourself? Right?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's important?
Yes.
I believe all the leaders up here are, will agree with me that you have no confidence, you can never sponsor people. And that's the reason why many people, fail in Amway business. Why most of people fail in Amway business? Because they have no confidence in Amway. Hey, no confidence, don't do Amway. That's my advice. If you have no confidence in yourself, no confidence in the Amway business, don't do the business because you will never make it. In fact, if you have no confidence in yourself, you can never make it in life. You probably belong to the 98% club. So if you want to become successful in life, you've got to build confidence. Believe in yourself. Okay? So next time when you talk to people, stand straight. Okay? Hold your head high and look at people's eyes and say, look, I'm in Amway. Alright? So that reflects your confidence level. Now sometimes confidence needs to be developed. Okay? You got to try to build your confidence level. And one of the best ways to build confidence is to do the things that you are afraid of. Okay? I think this is one of the best ways. Like, remember yesterday I said, when I first started, I'm afraid of, talking to a group of people. I'm afraid of impromptu speaking. And I think most people have that kind of fear. So, good things about the Amway businesses, they give us this opportunity, So, even though I was so nervous, but I forced myself to do something that I fear of doing. That is to speak in front of a group. So, I will encourage you to come to our meeting. Okay? And then you talk to the people who invited here. Let me, give me 2 minutes to introduce myself. Why not? This is one way to train your confidence. And you are most welcome, right? Because I always appreciate my upline who gave me the opportunity. I, attended his home meeting, he came to my house meeting, and literally he not just encouraged, but literally he forced me. Foo, you have got to build up the courage to talk in front of people. If you want to become successful, you got to overcome the fear. Speak up. So, I think I learned a lot from him. Alright? So, ladies and gentlemen, in order to help you, I will strongly encourage you. Come to our meeting. Okay, each and every one of you, your upline organized meeting every week. Go to attend your upline's meeting. And then maybe, I'm sure a lot of you who are the upline, let the new people have a chance to stand up and introduce themselves. I think this is one of the best way to train leader. This is one of the best way to help people to overcome fear. Another advice is talk to people that you are afraid of. Yes, talk to people that you fear. For example, people who are elderly than you are. For example, talk to people who are more successful than you are. Sometimes, when we see people who are more successful than ourselves, we have the fear, We dare not introduce this business to them. I don't think he will do the MBA business. He is so rich, he is so successful, he's so busy. I don't think he will do the business. You are wrong. I tell you, there are a lot of successful people actually, they still have the needs, So, if you want to grow, ladies and gentlemen, build up your confidence. Why not? Challenge yourself. Okay? Build up the courage to talk to people who are more successful than you are. And I will challenge you to do that.
Yes.
You may fail, but so what? You build up the confidence. You get what I mean or not?
Yes.
And you learn.
Yes.
You get experience.
Yes.
Let me introduce one of my car ambassador. He probably some good ideas can teach you how you can sponsor people who are more successful. You are a doctor, right? Okay. And how many doctors you have sponsored?
10.
Oh, okay, he sponsored 10 doctors. And how many of them become direct distributor?
5.
5. Okay, he sponsored 10 doctors and 5 become direct distributor. And how many of the downline are doctors?
400.
400. So normally, doctor very successful one. Right. Doctor doesn't need Amway one. So hey, my friend, can you teach our friends here how to sponsor people like doctors or professional or successful people? How? 怎么样去推荐？
其实也跟他讲好 OVP， 另外就是其实每个医生也是需要保障。
Okay. Thank you. Okay. He said same thing. Learn the sales and marketing plan. Same advice. You see, I think all the successful people think alike. So we do the same thing, sales and marketing plan. But he mentioned one point that even people are successful like doctor, they still need security. Okay? Everybody needs security. And one of the great features of the Amway sales and marketing plan is passive income. Alright? So if you know how to do it properly, I tell you, a lot of doctors will probably love to join this Amway business. Just look at my upline, Dr. Jerry. You know why he signed up? It's also because of security. Because he got a car accident and then he claimed insurance. And the agent happened to be in Amway and explained the sales and marketing plan to him. And then he went back, he think of the feature of the sales and marketing plan about the passive income. That the bonus can be transferred to the children. And he started to think. He told me the story. He said, the whole night he couldn't sleep. He said, look, luckily the accident was a small accident. Car got damaged. Luckily it's not my hand. Because, can you imagine a professional dentist, if his hand was, damaged, that he cannot, to do the operation, and then he will lose his income. Suddenly he realized that, hey, being a professional, he has got no security. But the Amway business is transferable, the income. So if he can build this business, he don't have to worry. Even one day he met accident and then he lost his ability to work. It doesn't matter. The wife can inherit the business, the children. So because of that reason, security that prompted him to sign up with the Amway business. So ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a great story. You got to learn, when you want to sponsor people, especially those people who are more successful, people who are professional, okay? You have to talk about passive income. You got to talk about security, financial independence, or financial freedom. I think people will seek this kind of opportunity. All right? So now it's in your hand that you have this great business. But unfortunately, a lot of people do not know how to present it properly. And that's the reason why today I share this concept with you, that if you do it properly, sure, you can sponsor a lot of great people. But then, Amway is not just sponsor people. Remember, it doesn't matter how many people you sponsor. If you sponsor the right people, you need just 3 to qualify 20%. So this is what I want to teach you properly. Just think about 21% first, okay? Forget about the diamond or the crown vessel. Just think of 20%. How you can reach 21% in such a way that, your business is sustainable and will keep growing. Doesn't mean you need just to sponsor 3, but you need just 3 good ones. Maybe you need to sponsor 10, 20 people in order to find 3 good ones. But what I'm going to tell you is that you need 3 good ones. Just 3 is good enough for you to reach 21%. How you can reach them by just having 3? You see, all of you should know the sales and marketing plan by now, right?
Yes.
So 21% is 10,000 points.
Yes.
So how you can just have 3 and then you are 20%? Very simple one. If you got 3 12%, you yourself 12%, you are 21%. Am I right?
Yeah.
Then altogether you have 4 21%. So help 3 committed good downline who are builder, who are serious about the business. Help them to reach 12%. 3 12%, and plus yourself 12%. You are 21%. Okay? Then how to reach 12%? It's the same. Help 3 to qualify 6% first. And then you yourself maintain 6%. You are 12%. You see my point? Right? So, all you need to do is find 3 and help them to reach 6%, but you yourself got to qualify 6%. Of course, you have got to learn to reach 6% first before you find and help 3 others to qualify 6%. So how to reach 6%? I tell you, for those of you who are, middle class and above, who are professional, 6% is very easy. Probably in the first month you already qualify 6%. But maybe for you who are just graduated from university, maybe you may not have that kind of income. It's okay. You don't have to go for 6%. You go for 3%. Again, you learn to qualify 3%. And 3% is only 200 points. And 200 points with 10,000 volume. Right? 10,000 volume. Which is, to me, if anyone who in this room, since you are so serious, I've been talking for almost 1 hour and you still sit there and listen to me, that means you are really serious.
Yeah.
Hey, give yourself a big round of applause. I want you to challenge yourself, okay? For those of you who can qualify 6%, go ahead and qualify 6%. For those, if you think you can't, at least 3%. Challenge it, okay? You say, I want to make 3%. And you will make 3%. It's not that difficult. It's only 10,000 volume, that's all. Maybe a couple of products, a couple of customers, you will reach 3% already. And you reach 3%, same principle apply. Help 3 to qualify 3%. And you qualify 6%. You see my point? So for those who are very new, may not really understand, you go back and follow up or learn from your upline. So you qualify 3%, you find 3 good. That's why I said sponsor the right people. Sponsor people who want. So 3, you 3%, 3%, you are 6%. And that's how you qualify 6%. And when you reach 6%, same philosophy. You have the 3 to reach 6%. And you maintain 6%, you have 12%. And when you reach 12%, then you know how to help your 3 downline to qualify 12%. And they reach 12%, you maintain 12%, you are 21%. Hey, I tell you, this is the best way to qualify 21%. And do you know that when you reach 20% like that, you are very near per, because you are 12% because of the foundation, because your organization has got a structure, because you have a group of 3 12%er. 12%er is nearer to 21% compared to those little downline. You get my point? Yeah. So you are 20% because of 3 12%er. And if you can reach 12%, you continue to have this 3 12%. So in other words, you'll be on the way to Pearl or Emerald direct distributor. So you see, to me, if you know how, if you do it properly, Amway is not that difficult. You see my point?
Yes.
But come back to the most important part is, you sponsor people, all right? How to inspire them? Beside you help your prospect to understand the total picture of the Amway business. How to really inspire someone? How to really, after your talk, your new downline, new ABO, eyes wide open, very excited, and make the decision, I want to build a business. Hey, if you sponsor people like that, that will be very easy. Most of the people make a mistake. They keep follow up downline. They keep calling downline. Why not turn it around and let your downline follow up with you? Why not turn it around and make your downline call you instead of you call them? You see my point? Because when your downline want to build the business, I tell them they need you. They need your upline because they need expertise. They need people who have experience to help them. So I tell you, this is the key, that you got to learn to explain the sales and marketing plan properly, sponsor the right guy, and learn to inspire that person. I think that is really something very important. I got one lady here, she is one of the best person in the world to tell you how to inspire people. Okay, do you want to hear from her?
Yeah.
多少人数就上20吧？你几个月上20吧？5 months to reach 12%. Okay, 5 months. So she's a little bit slow. His pool is a little bit fast. You 1 month to 12%. She take 5 months. But 你上20趴的时候，总共推荐了多少人？
我不到10个人推荐，上20排前排。
Okay. When you reach 20%, the front line less than 10. See, this is something you need to learn. I'm not saying you should not sponsor a lot of people, but I'm saying that if you sponsor a lot of people and they are not working, what is the point? See my point? All the committed leaders.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sponsor the right people. Sponsor people who want. I repeat this phrase again.
Yes.
Don't just sponsor people who need. Sponsor people who want. But a lot of people want to build this business, but how to inspire them? I think this is a good question, right? You don't agree with me? Yes. Do you want to learn how to inspire? Yes. Now, 你这个30几个人当中，前排有多少个人上钻石？
我上 FC 的时候，我前排有直接的前排有6个人上钻石。
Okay, when she reached founder council member, her front line altogether got 6 qualified diamond. Alright, 6 qualified diamond. And so maybe we should ask her how she inspired these 6.
Yes.
Right? 你怎么样去这个带着怎么样去让他们想要做安利，然后下定决心？
其实是因为一开 是我比较看懂这个生意，我喜欢自由自在的生活，所以我像傅先生一样，早期我们见不到傅先生，我们只能听录像带，在家里看录像带。然后当我那年我6个前排要上钻石的时候，我没有想到他们会上，只是那一年正好台湾傅先生龙行天下，他表彰大会。所以我就带着这6个前排，一共我部门里15个人，他们每一个人基本上车费就要花国情，所以我们不能去台湾，但是光交通费用就花10万币数，加上学习费用和住所那里所有费用，我们每个人花了20万的币数，就去见了傅先生。我根本不知道见完以后，这6个人就下了死决心，就上了钻石。
Okay, give her a big round of applause. I'll explain. Oh, fantastic. Great story. I didn't even know that. Oh, okay. He said because she came to know that this is really a fantastic business, and then probably she have listened to my talk through tapes, okay, and she kind of really have the desire that she wants to become successful, so she starts sponsoring. But because China is too big, and also I seldom go there to do training, so it's very difficult for them to come to my meeting. Very difficult. In fact, most of them never attend any of my meeting before qualified final council member. Never. They can only through video or listen to tapes. So this Lu, she's very smart. She said how to really invite Mr.Foo to help the front line. So she let the downline listen to the my talk and also the video. And then I think the downline kind of curiosity wanted to know who is this Foo Howe Kean. You get what I mean? So and then she keep probably she really know how to we call it edify the upline. So she edified me a lot. And then finally she would never have a chance to bring the people to attend my meeting because my group is too big, really too big in China. It's too big. You will check with them, you know how big is my group there. Really big. So it's very difficult for me to really have a big meeting to see all of them. But then she finally got an opportunity because about a couple of years ago, I don't know what year, 10 years ago, when I qualified Crown Ambassador, and then I hold a big rally in Taiwan. I think we have about 10,000 people in Taiwan. A big recognition rally. So to Lu Yongji, you know, sometimes when you have small meetings, you may not be able to see the size of Amway. Right now. Today is already big already. Normally when you have your own house meeting or center meeting, it's not too many people, right? So when you bring your people, sometimes hard to inspire them. You agree with me, no? Because doesn't have the atmosphere. But can you imagine when you come to a big meeting with 10,000 people? Wow, I tell you the excitement, you know, people cheers and you have a lot of great leaders on stage to share their success story. It can be very inspiring. So she came to know, I don't know who taught her this idea that one of the best ways to inspire people is to bring them to attend this kind of big meeting. But we never had this kind of meeting in China. So when she came to know that we have a meeting in Taiwan, so I got no ticket for her. I don't know how she managed to get the ticket. Really, I think Chan could. I believe so. So she brought, I think, 15 people to attend my meeting. Fly from China to Taiwan to attend my meeting. But during that time, because of the relationship between China and Taiwan, you know, it is a political problem. So it's very difficult for Chinese to go to Taiwan. They got to apply a lot of visa, a lot of permit, and then they cannot fly direct from China to Taiwan. They got to fly, according to her, she got to fly to 2 different places, 3 stops. you know, 3 stops. You cannot go from Beijing or Shanghai or Guangzhou to Taipei. You got to go to maybe Bangkok or Manila before you can come over to I mean Taiwan. Hong Kong. So you got to Singapore. You could go to Singapore first, just to you know, pretend that we are traveling, not go to attend a meeting, not go and see mr.Foo, not go to Taiwan. No, it's just traveling, you know, tour, you know, go many places. Taipei is just, you know, part of the tour, something like that. Anyway, she managed to get the permit, 15 of them, because of the, you know, she got to go to a lot of application, and then the air tickets, you know, flying all over, you know, 3 stops, and plus the hotel bills and food and everything. Altogether, each and every one of them spent 20,000 pesos, 200,000 pesos. We call it determination, right? We call it decision. How many people have that kind of, you know, determination, you know, willing to spend 200,000 just to attend a meeting? But if you ask her, worth it or not, I tell you, of course worth it. You know why? Because out of 15 people, 6 frontline plus the few downline, altogether 15 of them went to Taiwan to attend my meeting, and the 6 frontline that she brought to Taiwan to attend that meeting. And after they saw the phenomenon, they were so excited, you know. Suddenly they realized that Amway is a worthwhile business. You know, it can be done. If Taiwanese can build the business, of course the Chinese can build the business. So because of that, these people, after they came back from Taiwan, they make up their mind to build the Amway business. And 6 of them become diamond registered. So sometimes we need to have some big meeting. Now I can assure you, the market is growing because the economy of Philippines is growing, one of the fastest growing economy in the world, and the population is growing, and especially Philippines is a young country. 70% of the people are below 35. I tell you, full of potential. So we believe that, you know, we will definitely sure one day we'll have a lot of diamonds, you know, double diamonds, and even the crown or crown ambassador that will, produce in Philippines. And in future, our group will become bigger and bigger. So can you imagine that if you bring your people to a big rally, you know, yesterday was not too bad, you know, about, you know, a few hundred people. Maybe by the end of this year, we probably will have, 1,000 people, you know, 10,000. Wow! But that is extreme, you know. One day we have our own rally of 10,000 here. Don't you think? Do you think we can achieve that? Yes! Make some noise! But if in your organization, if you have people who can afford and who got, maybe have the money, maybe you can learn from Lu Yongji and then bring them to overseas to attend our big rally. Okay, this is probably one of these ways. Of course, you have to bring those people who can afford. And yesterday I mentioned I'm going to have I'm going to have the rally in Bangkok, October. Much bigger than 10,000, which is 40,000, all right? Which is the biggest already. It's the biggest that Amway ever organized. When you have a concert, 30, 40,000, yes, quite normal. But a talk, a rally, you can have 40,000 people. It's really, it's hard to imagine, So we are going to challenge this, and in fact we don't have a challenge now. It's a ticket already oversold. Already got more than 50,000 people already ordered the tickets. So for those of you who wanted to really inspire some of your potential leaders, who have a potential, and of course they can afford, I would think that it's a good idea that you bring them to attend the October rally. And if you do that, I believe, I don't know, miracle will happen. Right. So I'm really, happy that after so many, the trips, and we see the growth. But most important thing is not just the growth, but I see people like you. You are committed, and I'm happy in the sense that you are growing and you love this business and you want to become successful. And we promise we will keep coming. I may not be like Mark Louis, come every month, but I do as much as I can, and then to come here to share my knowledge and then to inspire you, to help you to become successful in the Amway business. So, are you ready?
Yes!
So, hopefully, by next time when I come back and talk to Mark Louis and the whole organization, we will have at least 1,000 people, and I want to see more of you qualify 20%.
Yes!
Can you do that?
Yes!
Okay. Good. So, last but not least, all the best to you, and go back, think it over, and make up your mind.
Yes!
Remember, nobody can stop you from success.
Yes!
It's your business. It's your decision. So once you make the decision, make sure that nobody's, like somebody said it before, when you have a dream, do not let anybody steal it from you.
Yes!
Make it happen.
Yes!
With that, all the best to you. And see you next time.
I think we're organized. No problem. Big applause again. And don't forget, July cannot be, but next year, the same time. Yes, right? The same. Okay. Yes. But try to twice a year.
Yes,
Twice a year. Okay. Big applause! Not many people can listen such a wonderful training. Especially from such a wonderful, the best leaders. Mr.Foo. He's the best leaders in the world. You are lucky. You are short distance. Then you're learning. Big applause to Mr.Foo again.